All right, this is a Newcastle United career mode recording. Obviously, Newcastle United are in the Champions League and they have big expectations. So, if we go to the objectives here, we can see that they want to finish in a Champions League place, and that's a competitive objective given the quality of teams in the EPL. They want to win the cup, which is a very hard task, and they also want to reach the semi-final. So there's no rest. There's no rest break here. Like they're going all out. They want to go all out in all competitions. They're pretty high expectations, to be honest. So if they've got that high expectations, we have to be super aggressive with our transfers. So I'll show you sort of the starting lineup and considering age demographic as well. Although they're not, Shah, for example, is a really good player in Trippier, and they're not like 37, 38. For the purposes of this career mode, obviously they're being transfer listed, right? See what prices we can get them with, whilst keeping, some of these players here. Even Wissar, I've got transfer listed. So 4-2-3-1. And yeah, I think we will skip the goalkeeper so we can spend the money on other outfield players. So this will be about seeing what we can do in the transfer window. I'll show you who I've transfer listed. I've already had one offer. I've only skipped a day or two or so. I'm still shortlisting at the moment. This is a bit different to what other people do, I know, but rather than doing a short list, I like to do a long list. Why? Obviously, most of the players I don't transfer in, but I just like to see how they progress. I like to see how they get on. I don't like just putting five or six players. I want to see how different players are progressing, right? Because as we know, development is affected by how well a player plays in the game too, and by the opposition conversely. So. Where's the transfer list? Okay, these are all the players that I've transfer listed. So yeah, some of them are not of great transfer value, like Gillespie and even John Ruddy. But yeah, so Kraft, let's see what we can get for him. And I am notoriously a strict, transfer negotiator, notoriously. So let's see what we can do here. They're probably going to walk out with four. Yeah, okay. Well, we tried, so if someone comes back, we know what to do. I still want to shortlist some more players that have high potential, and yeah, so we'll do that in a moment. But all my scouts are busy now. Jolinton was not one that we transfer listed, and I want to keep him. Good depth player. Murphy is one we transfer listed, and Liverpool. All right, so we can get a bit of money for him. So 36 is the max. Let's see what we can do. So, in terms of transfer value, I'm thinking starting off with 40. Let's see. Yeah, see, I was not sure whether to do that or not, but they've accepted, which is fantastic. All right, so that will give us a little bit of cash, and then they'll take some as well. All right, another transfer here. I really like it here, and I wanted to stay. I think I've transfer listed Max Thompson. I've also got youth academy players that I'm scouting in goalkeeper position. Yeah, I've got bigger gaps. Nah, we're going to leave those because we're going to sell them, or try to at least. Alright, let's do a delegation. So they want 2. I'm saying that's not enough. You've got to give me... Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I retract? Reject? No, that's... there was a bit of a mistake there. It's not what I wanted to enter in. Alright, so Krath, let's delegate that. So 3.6 to 3.3. Let's try that. Wissa, wow, they're offering good money. 58. Well, he's a good player, so 58.7 is something that they would look at. I'm just trying to think of the transfer price that that's better. I've got the mic. Sorry, not just the microphone working better. I can actually hear sound now from the headphones, which is great. All right, so 57 million. All right, they're still scouting those players because I still want to scout some more. So the objective is we're just going to be selling. We're just going to be selling mode at the moment, and then before we start to target a few players. Murphy's gone to Liverpool for 40 mil. I wonder what the rating is. Well, I could have even got more, 43.6, but I still got an A rating, so it's all right. Kraft, that are offering 3. I want a little bit more than that. So let's do that. Oh, Fabian Share. I used to use him in career mode all the time, but yeah, we want to get a good price for him. He's still a good age. He's still that 33 bracket, but you know, just to mix it up a bit, we've got to be ultra aggressive. The expectations are high, so 20 would be the most. So let's try 23. No, even that was a huge gap. Yeah, that was too aggressive. Alright. Burn, we should be able to get a decent sum for. We're not going to 15.4 outright. All right. So we'll go in with the transfer of 16 first. Okay, 16. Yep. 33, Dan Burn 16. Happy with that. It's currently, I think 3.3 is a good offer. We'll accept that. Just trying to free up as much cash as we can without ruining the whole squad and then start to pinpoint a few players to bring in. No, we've already had an offer accepted for 16, so if he wants to go to Aston Villa, we'll go like that. Yep, Unai Emery accepts that, and Aston Villa's a good team in real life as well. All right. Looks like Dan Burn has gone to Fulham for 16 mil, and is that a D rating? Oh, okay. I could have made 4.5 mil. Oh well, still made a little bit of cash there, but because it said we could get him for 15 mil or something, so I was like, I thought 16 was pushing it, but because I've had clubs leave in a few of these transfers, but oh well. It's 2.6. Nah, I want a bit more than that. Let's start off with 4 and then 3.6 like that. All right, I'm still going to be in the mode of selling players, and then I want to still scout some more players after. Just want to know you're being sold soon. Getafe want him? Well, if you want him, give me some money, more money. All right, we've got an A rating, 3.3, best possible 3.5. Happy with that. Oh, who have SC Bone? Oh, they've got Williams. Cool. Um, Ruddy. Yeah, we'll get rid of him. I don't want to offer. I don't want to be too unreasonable. Something like that. Livramento, no, definitely keeping him. That's why Man City want him because he's a good right back. Same with Hall on the left back side. Those two are good to have. Right back, left back. Pope. No, I think Pope. He's a good age bracket for a goalkeeper. 6'7", 6'6", and yeah, no, we're rejecting that. So I want to spend my money elsewhere, and he's a decent goalkeeper for the meantime. Hey Logan, thanks for coming on the stream. So yeah, no, I caught some of your stream just very briefly actually, just for 5 minutes. The Bayern Munich one, yeah, that looked cool. So I was like, oh, I better get back into career mode because I missed it. So I mean, I've tried out all sorts of teams on career mode. This one's Newcastle United. So at the moment, all this episode's focusing on is transfers. So, which is sort of cool. So you've entered in at a good time, Logan. Thanks for coming in. Oh, we've got another viewer here as well. So basically, yeah, obviously you follow EPL, you go for Man United like I do. So Newcastle United, not going as well at the moment in terms of the EPL. So I was like, and they haven't, their one I haven't tried, but they've got good FC 26 players. Like they've got Livramento, Hall. Decent centre backs. Tonali is a good player. So they've got a decent squad, but they've got really high expectations. So I was just saying in the stream that objectives. So they've got finishing a Champions League place. Obviously, they're already in the Champions League. Win the cup and reach the semi-final. So um, those are high expectations across all competitions. And I play on Ultimate, so um, yeah, Ultimate, yeah, absolutely. No, he's. I'll make sure that he doesn't head it into his own net, for sure. But he's in terms of FC, he's got a good age bracket. I've got a 4-2-3-1 wide, which is a little bit. I've always been familiar with that in terms of other FC, competitions, but um, other FC games. But this one, I've normally tried the 4-4-1-1 midfield, and that I've actually really liked that. But the problem is defensively. So these players are more geared towards defensive traits, Tonali and Gilmires. So yeah. Oh, what's happened here? So Salah like that. Cool. So we're already starting to get rid of some players, and even though these are like really like legendary players in terms of um, Newcastle team, we're going to get rid of them just to see, just be aggressive in the transfer window, see what we can do. Offers. FC Basel, yeah, we'll accept that. And Thompson, I don't want. Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Logan. So Trippier. All right, Trippier. Negotiate. So he's still a decent player. So hopefully we can get a little bit for him. I'm thinking try for okay, 14, no regrets. They're gonna reject that, aren't they? Yep. At least they haven't walked out. Let's try for 13. Nah, I'm nowhere near the mark. So I think let's try for 11. Yeah, still too high. Oh well, I was probably a million off or so. Uh, let's negotiate directly. 3.3. 3.1. Alright, 3 million on the dot. I still feel like they're going to walk out with that. Yeah. Not too far off though. That's what it's all about though, being aggressive. Alright, we'll go in the 5 million competition. Not that those matches matter. Okay, Man United have money. They want share. He's worth 19.1. 23 Everton rejected. So let's go to... Actually, player swap. We do need some defensive midfielder depth. Is this a good excuse to get Dorgu? No, 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 because we're no. Let's not do that. Hey Logan, thanks for coming back in. All right, so Share obviously a good player, but want to be aggressive with our transfers. So 23 million Everton rejected before for him. Yeah, so 23, thanks for the suggestion, Logan, but Everton walked out when I suggested that, so I think we'll try 22. Oh, still they still walked out, Man United. They have the money. Well, at least I know. At least I know that. Yeah, yeah. I would have thought 23, 22 was about right, but obviously a little bit on the higher side. But they just walked out straight away. So we'll just advance a little bit. So basically, all I'm doing here, Logan, is I'm uh, basically just in selling mode at the moment, and then once the next 2 weeks or so pass. I'll start to target a few players to get in. Yeah, it's surprising I didn't get another offer for sure. Little, very, very surprising. So they rejected three, but if I go like this, let's see what. I must say I love career mode. Like I love the Look, I experimented with seasons, which was really fun online, but and that was good. I can always go back to that, but career mode's where where my heart is in terms of this game. Um, Fabian share. All right, let's go in and see what we can do. So obviously they rejected 22, so surely they won't walk out with 21.5. Okay, they want him for a good price, but I want him for a good price. They're not going to accept 20. Let's do 19.5. Yep, might just have to. 18.1. Okay, they're almost going to walk out. I'm going to do 19 because he's still a good player. I don't want to sell him for any less than that. Let's see what they say. Wow, it's still too high. And these are from clubs that have money. So, um, oh well, that's what makes this episode interesting, like just seeing what we can get for some of these players. Oh wow! So this is another one. As another, yeah, it's ridiculous. This is another transfer. So Wissa, I got him. So he was worth 37. I asked for 57, accepted, but he rejected because he couldn't reach an agreement on contract terms. That would have given me good money as well. So I mean, I've got good money at the moment, but for the types of players I'm looking at, I need every cent I can get. So yeah, this is just part of the transfer market, isn't it? I was going to ask Logan, how are you finding? Because I did watch just a little bit of the stream, um, the Bayern Munich. So you started a Bayern Munich career mode. How are you finding that? They've got some good players, good team. Harry Kane, obviously, England international. All right, Fabian Schär. All right, let's try to negotiate. So 19 million and they walked out. So I'm just going to offer 19 million straight up and then negotiate from there. They still want to transfer players. No, I'm not interested in players. All right, I'll give you him for a good price, 18.5. Accept it. They still want another player. I'll still offer another player. 18, come on. All right, 18 was a magic number for share. Two offers. Oh, here we go. Top team want him. 18 mil. Oh, let's do 18. They're a good club, so let's try for 19. Nope. All right, 18. That's fair, except. Uh, We're moving along. Definitely not getting rid of Hall. All right, two more offers. Ruddy has rejected a move. Wow. Okay, some of these wages are a bit high. No, I didn't transfer Lisa Murphy. We'll reject that. Fabian Schär's gone for 18. I could not get any more for him, and I've still got an A rating. So, yeah, see, they wouldn't even accept 18.5, but 18.4 is the best deal. So, oh well, he's a good player, but yeah, got to get some money from him for him. All right, have let's yeah, Logan just reading now. Oh wow, yeah, that's a cool initiative that you've done there, just focusing on the UEFA Champions League. Yeah, I was wondering, yeah, because I saw the title of your video, and then yeah, you got Mbappe's so good in the game. Doku's really quick. You've got some good. Kubasi's really good. Yeah, you got some good players there. Yeah, interested to um, yeah, if you upload a few of those, because I can't always catch the live streams in time, and obviously there's different time zones. Because I live in Australia as well. I'll definitely have a look at a few of the videos for sure. If you upload, you don't have to upload them if you don't want to. All right. Second team or first team? Let's go with the seconds team. Why is Elunga in the seconds team? Hang on. I need to fix that. He's in my first teams at the moment. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. And that'd be good just to see, a few of those videos. That'd be awesome. Elunga, no. Let's just put Willick because Elunga's in the first team at the moment. So Willick can't. Oh, Willick can play right mid apparently as well, but who's got better dribbling? Ramsey, and he's 1 year younger. All right. You know what, Logan? Like, I've been really enjoying the streaming side of things. Yeah, been really enjoying it, and appreciate you, tuning in and watching where possible. It's just one thing I've noticed is that it's really hard to build like viewing numbers. Obviously, I'm just doing this for fun, but it's hard to build viewership numbers. Like on my YouTube, I've got 78 subscribers, and like I've done a lot of YouTube short videos and things like that. But yeah, it's hard building up numbers, but I guess it's just about streaming where possible. Yeah, I'm not sure how else to build the numbers, to be honest. But I've only just started streaming, I suppose, as well. So, because I noticed, for example, Logan, in your channel, you've got about 12 or 13 followers as well, which is a good, which is good. Like that's a good number to have. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. Suggest posting, going live on social media for sure. Oh, okay, that's how you've got up to 13. Yep, yep, yep. That is a very good suggestion and probably something I should seriously consider. And actually, I might just do that now. So I might give this a bit of an experiment. Not that I have too many YouTube subscribers or anything, but I think I can. I think I can post. I don't really do this, but I think I can post on YouTube. I've got my Twitch linked to my YouTube account, which is good. Um, just trying to figure. I'll go back to the game very shortly. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a post on YouTube. All right, how to make a post on YouTube. It sounds like such a novice question, but I'm just typing that. Go to the video that you want to share. Well, I'm showing a video from Twitch, not YouTube. Sign. Oh, hang on. Sign in. Yep, I've signed in. Create post. Here we go. That's all right, Logan. All right, I'm gonna give this a go. YouTube. So I'm going to do it on my YouTube channel, Fight Calm. So I'm going to say live on Twitch now. On Twitch now, playing career mode on FC26. Join the stream. All right, I've made a post. Let's see if anyone gets it. Um, yeah, I think it's just about building things slowly, but just trying to think how else to advertise it as well. That's why I've tried different modes too. So I'll get on with the career mode. So I've tried seasons. I've tried lots of sort of different modes, which is cool. And I suppose just try to build it steadily. All right. So I just wanted to see. Okay, so some of these have come back. Okay, so I'm gonna start short, long listing some players of interest, and most of them I won't get, but I just like to see how they develop. So I'll start rattling this off. All right, Tillman, and then we've got Wharton, who could be a decent signing with our centre defensive mids. Uh, Tazolos. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I know you like this player, Logan, because you recommended him once. So we could go in for him. Christos, I'll call him Christos, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. Who else am I looking at? Pino. A lot of these players I won't end up getting, but I just want to make sure that I've scouted them all. Sudakov. All right, we've got Paz. I'll be about 2 minutes. Just once I've long listed these players, I'll engage a bit more properly. Paz, and then we've also got in the same team Diao. Because I've done so many career modes and transfers, I sort of know some of those good talents and prospects. Um, Dion Monday's excellent. We'll probably go for someone different, but he's an excellent player. I might go for him again. Um, and then oh yeah, we've got Burkeville. We've got Quenda that I want to scout. And the wages are low in these teams. I've already played, as you would know, Logan, I've already played as Quenda in the Everton career mode, and he was so good. So I might do someone different, but actually, he's someone I haven't, compared to other players, I actually haven't played with as much. So we'll keep it open. All right, I think I'm nearly done with the long listing process. Oh, hang on, there's a few that I definitely need to scout. Reed, I always pretty much get him, but he's a good right back. Ooh, PSG's already shown interest in him. Could be an interesting one because he's flexible, left back, right back. That's good to have someone who can play multiple positions. And then we've got obviously we know Mora, the free agent. Carlos, oh Gilberto Mora, cool. All right, I think that's it in terms of signings or ones that I want to scout. And we've got one more. All right. James Wilson. Let's have a look at him. Oh, 18, James Wilson. Interesting. We'll look into him for sure. All right, so this is very different from other, career mode people, but um I love to just scout players. Like even though I don't get 95% of them, I love to see how they develop across different their different teams because obviously their performance affects their development as well. Yeah, Wolverhampton career mode would be cool. Yeah, they actually one time a pretty good team as well from memory Wolves. Um, all right, we're gonna start getting some players soon, but let's just finish off selling a few more. Second or first team? We'll go first team. Yeah, the result doesn't really matter in these friendly matches before the season. It's fine. Roll update. Fowler. Oh, Ultimate. I think we might. still keep Ultimate because he can also play Cam as well, and I've got that as like a shadow striker position. So no need for me to sell him. Good age as well, brackets of further development. We can't sell ready at the moment, so I'm just going to accept all transfer. I tend to sim pre-season, yeah. So the only matches which I might do and have done, like for example, I've got a stream where I won as Everton, like the FA Community Shield and like the UEFA Super Cup. That's pretty much all I do. So I won't actually play. There's so many matches during the season, so I personally don't play them, or tend not to. Um, all right, so this is where I've got to start thinking a little bit. So they want Reed. I've already. Nico Williams is really tempting to go for as well. I haven't played. He's a great age bracket, super quick. We've already got really good left mid as well. I don't know. I'll just consider him. Um, Reed is wanted by Barcelona. I don't think we'll get Reed again. I think let's try something. We've already got Livramento. There's no need to get Reed. Someone I would like though is Says, but he is too important. But we can negotiate with him directly if we play his release clause. He has a release clause? That is awesome because that might be our first signing. Approach to buy. Isn't the club isn't willing to sell this player, but you can pay his release clause of 24.4, which is a lot. That is a lot for Says, but he can play. I did want because we're going to get rid of Trippier, so he can play left back, right back, so he's flexible. So I think he might be good to have in the team, and he's also a bit different compared to Reed as well. So um, yeah, we should check the rating for. We'll wait. We'll wait till that comes back. All right, we'll just play the second team here. Oh, we won. Surprising. Ruddy 'Hall we're definitely not getting rid of. 2.9 to 2 point around 2.8. Thompson goalkeeper. That's fine. All right, we've got some youth reports. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to go for Reed. We're going to go for someone a bit different. We've already got two good right back, left backs as well. Livramento and Hall. No need to, but Says would be a good one just to for a bit of flexibility to go left back, right back, wherever we need him. The other one we could use is Ahmad from Manchester United because you're developing into a right back. Oh, we've already got Livramento. Yep. But he's got that flexibility to play right back as well. All right, let's see our youth reports, which in the first season is the one that really matters. So that's why I've got 3 scouts, because I'm just being aggressive with the youth players straight away. So he's, yeah, 5'7" is okay. 5'3" is not okay. 5'3" for a centre back is not not what we want. Croatia, 5'1", nope. I always try to look at the heights because that's important. Tomic, yeah, we can go for him. 5'9" is decent. Cam, alright, we'll sign these two. Keeper, the highest one there is Peters. We'll sign him. And maybe a few of these depth players can come from the youth academy as well, but we'll just now put them on. All right, so Peters is a good signing. So left mid, Corn, winger, Cam. Stamina's not great, but at the same time needs to build his playmaking stats. And if he plays Cam, he needs to build up his shadow. We'll just do. Yeah, he needs to improve his weak foot as well. So classic 10. And Tomic has already got decent stamina, or good stamina for a young player. So if we go improve his, finishing ability. So anyone that I can promote straight away. Maybe Peters and maybe Fowler. Hang on, let's have a look here. Yeah, left centre back. So I'm thinking, oh, Moss looks good too. Moss looks like a player. Alright, a bit more than Tomic. So I think Moss, Fowler. Is there anyone else? Peters was another one we were thinking of. Alright, let's just promote all of them. Moss. And who's the other one? Fowler. Alright, cool. Did we put them on the development plan? Yep. Goalkeeper, yep. And then Fowler wide back. Moss winger, cool. And then we just sort this out. Cool, they just provide a little bit of depth as well. He's 6'2", Peters, that's good. Fowler there and Moss like that. Wissa we are going to sell, so we don't need him. I wouldn't mind keeping Moss in the team, so we won't loan him. Wissa's going to go. Fowler will keep as that centre back. And then, yeah, if anything, we might loan Peters out. All right, Wissa's not going to be our striker, but all right, let's just sort this out. It's the way I want it. One too many goalkeepers for my liking, but Ramsdale's fine in there. Got our young goalkeeper there. Pope's there. Fowler's there. Fowler will actually put straight into the seconds team. Fowler, he's a left-sided player, but who's got better agility and balance? Fowler. So I think we'll just put him there anyway. Botman, and then we've got Murphy. He's a left-sided player too. That's all right. We'll keep it like that for the meantime. All right. I sort of know the players we need to get. Moss needs to come in to the team. Who's he going to come in for? Osula can maybe go there. And then I wonder if we're selling Osula. Do we need to sell him? 6'4" is pacey. Nah, it might be good to keep him. Then we've got Moss. Alright, cool. And then Peters maybe can go out on loan. And we'll put Pope back in the team like that. Cool. So let's go back into Squad Hub. Peters goes on loan. Yeah, so I've scouted James Wilson, Logan. Yep. So I have got him. I have got him there. So when you mentioned him, I did. Yeah, I'll definitely look into him. I'm gonna start making a few transfers soon, so we'll definitely look into him as part of our options. Yeah, all good. But that was from your suggestion previously as well, so I appreciated that. Um, I'm just trying to think, what am I doing? Trippier, no, Trippier should be transfer listed. Why is he not? Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's a good idea that you mentioned, Logan, like posting on social media. I don't want to do it like on all my sort of personal accounts or anything, but the YouTube one, yeah, I don't think I've got had anyone else join. Oh well, hopefully though the numbers build gradually, and we'll just go from there. All right. Jolinton's a good player, keeping him. Ashby will add to transfer list. Fowler we're keeping. Peters we've got on loan. Moss we might keep. Wissa is on transfer list. And Usila we'll just keep as like a backup striker for now. All right. How long to go till? Oh no, Continent. We've still got another game of Continental Cup. Automate. Nah. Reject that. Two unread messages. Hey boss, have to say I was pretty. No, it's good business. All right, second team or first team? Let's just go second team, and we'll give Mossy's debut straight from the youth squad. I'm just trying to think who will put in place of him. Um, let's go just to give his debut. Yep, that's fine. Don't care about the result for pre-season. And Moss got a run as well, which was fantastic. The women's hasn't impressed. That's not a worry for me because I don't really care about pre-season. Gillespie will accept straight away. I have too many goalkeepers. All right, we've got 11 days to the next Premier League match. So we need to get moving with some transfers that we want to get in. We've got three offers. Trippier, Manchester United want him. 2.8 is fine. Uh, loan for Miley. No, we want to keep him. Loan to buy. No, not a loan to buy, but you can have him on a 1 year loan because he looks like a good goalkeeper. And Trippier, 9.2. 11 was rejected. Let's go for 10.5 to 10. Oh, sorry to hear about that. That Strand Larsen's got injured. Sorry to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like out for the rest of the season. Wow, that's really dramatic. Yeah. Thompson. And do you think like Logan as well, in terms of like the viewing numbers and stuff like that, do you think just continuing to stream should just build it gradually as well? Is that how you got followers too, not just through social media posts? Because what the other thing I've noticed, Logan, is that um, when because there's a number of people that stream, so sometimes it can be hard to for people to to see your one's video because there's so many streamers. But um, yeah. All right, I'll just go back into. Yeah, it's good that Strand Larsen's not retired for sure. Yeah, because obviously with Nico Paz, you saw that. Try to advertise before I go back to this. I'm gonna try and do some. Oh, another offer received for Peters. No, no, they're just sort of negotiating that. Yeah, I think like, and that's the best. Yeah, I think that's the best way. Just oh, we've got a third viewer. Hello. Playing FC 26 at the moment, Newcastle United. Yeah, I think like in the best way to go, like you said, is just stream a little bit to grow the viewing numbers. Um, all right, so we're gonna start making some big moves soon. Oh, four viewers. Hello, thanks for tuning in. So at the moment, Yeah, you know why? It's because I've uh, advertised it a little bit on a few other channels. Okay, so that's worked. So feel free to say hello, anyone just joining the stream. We're gonna make some fun transfers soon, so stay tuned for that. And you can even suggest if you Oh, I think it's gone back to two. It went from. That's all right. It was worth an attempt. Um, so, all right. I'm just gonna do a little bit of advertising just quickly if I can. All right. That's enough from me. Yeah, thanks, Logan, for the encouragement. Yeah, I agree with you. I think a lot of people watch obviously Ultimate Team and stuff like that, but obviously Manager Mode is a bit. Yeah, I think just keep going at it and continue having fun, which is the main thing, and just building steadily. All right. Anyway, let's get on with it. So, all right, I just want to advance a few more days, and then we're gonna start really getting into these transfers. Thompson, yep, don't mind. One-year loan is great for Peters. He looks really promising. All right, let's get one more day. Oh, that was like 3 days too many. All right, let's start getting some players in. All right, did Trippier is currently negotiating. Manchester United should be able to afford his wage. All right, 2.8. Let's start getting some players, Logan. So I'll save it and then I'll have a quick look at the team that I've got and then just sort of start really pinpointing where I need to. This is the first team. So Jolinton can't play in that cam position. I've got lots of goalkeepers, which is a problem, but we'll just leave that for now. Wissa I want to sell, so I can include him in like a transfer negotiation. Good age brackets here though. Livramento. We've got Thor there, Botman, Hall, Gordon's a good age bracket. Yeah, all good age brackets here. So that's promising. Just that cam spot. Okay, so straight away, what stands out to me is we need a cam. That is blatant. So Moss can come out of the. Oh, I probably want Moss in the squad, but he's probably not good enough. Nah, nah. Oh, Trippier we're gonna sell anyway, so let's get Moss in then. Yep. All right. So Moss, part of our youth academy. Yeah, Pope. Yeah, so around that age, yeah. So Pope's 33, but that's a good age for a goalkeeper as well. So that's good. So we'll keep Pope. That will save some money elsewhere. And he's 6'6", and yeah. So that's cool. I think my most successful career mode's definitely been the Everton one that I've uploaded. That was really fun, but um, Miley, Jollington, Moss. Yep, that's cool. And then we'll put like that. All right, team sheets. Second one. Um, all right, we're gonna start transferring in some players soon. I keep saying that, but we will. I just want to make sure. So Fowler's there from the youth academy. Can Moss come into the team at all, or just got to keep him on the bench? Oh, I could loan him. But we're still selling players, aren't we, at the moment? So I might just keep him as depth. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Fowler's already in the squad. Yeah, we'll keep Moss for the meantime. All right, I don't have a cam. We need a cam. So we've already had some scouting come back. When am I streaming till? Good question. I would say just under an hour. I would say, yeah, just under an hour, and then I'll then I'll stop. Yep. So we've got Mora here, who I've played with before, but I haven't played with for ages, and we do need a cam. So, and his wages are cheap. So I'm sort of tempted, but look at us a centre back. Oh, we don't need centre backs, do we? Oh, another one I haven't scouted is Yelch. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes, and then we'll start to get on, start to do a few of these transfers. All right, so I'm back. I'm always very careful when it comes to who I want to get in and why. We need a cam. That is. So Mora's an option. Ahmad's an option too, because he can play right back. Oh yeah, Says is an option too. Yeah, for sure, Logan. That's what it's all about. Like, I'm so particular. Do you know something? I don't know anyone else who does this. Like, I've never really seen because I don't do short lists. I do like a long list. Not so much obviously not so much because I'm going to get them. 95% of the players I don't get. It's more about I just like seeing the development of the players. So even if I don't get them, I like to see how they develop. That's what I really like to do. And career mode's all about development, really, isn't it, at the end of the day? So Endrick, I've always got. Endrick has a release clause. Yeah, it's cool, Logan, that you agree with that. Yeah, it's the development's sort of a really cool aspect of career mode. Endrick's got a release clause, 65.2. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. Nah, no way. As much as I like him in game, and all right, so we've got I do want a backup left back and right back, and I think this guy fits what we're trying to do. But I'll have to overpay to get him. I've also got Mora, who's a free agent, so he can play in that cam spot as well. And at the moment, I need depth, so he's a free agent. Someone's going to pick him up. Might as well be me. So more. I can't believe a free agent that good and that much potential is a free agent. He is young though, so he's just going to be more of a depth player. Um, we should accept anything I offer, but 50, or can we get away with 48? Let's just do 50. Oh, 47 was the recommended wage, so I overpaid a little bit there, but oh well. All right, that's our first signing, Gilberto Mora. Because I needed a cam, so that was a no-brainer. All right, so now that we've got Mora, Esteval is another consideration. This guy can play right back too, but I haven't played with Nico Williams yet. And I really would like to. I just really would like to give him a go. I don't think we'll get him, but yeah, I can. Yeah, Akinpong. Yeah, I was just actually thinking about that. That's why I was sort of hovering around it. Even if I don't, yeah, I might. I'm more interested in purchasing. I might go in for a purchase of him. Like, see if we can get him on the cheap. We'll have a look at that next. So, player swap. Yeah, I'm not paying outright for a player like Nico. Wissa, and they're going to want a decent amount. 80 plus Wissa. They're going to walk out the door. Just in case they walk out the door, I'm going to do 90. Wow. So they would actually be open to Wissa. I've never played as Williams yet in this FC26, but his stats are incredible, and he's a great age bracket as well. He fits that like sort of 23 and above, sort of like still young, but also really maturing as well. I love his hairstyle in the game. So let's see if we can get him for a good price. Yeah, yeah, but he's good though. He's a Spain international too, so he plays on the opposite wing as Yamin Lamal. We don't have to get him, but I might end up getting him because I'm just curious to play as him. Nico Williams, so Wissa 117. We're not doing that. 100 plus 37. Okay, so they're open to that. I'm gonna stick to that price. 100 plus 37. So they're going to accept that. So the only thing about Nico though, so he's a really good height, a great agility and balance. His hairstyle is like awesome. I think it's just unique. He's got rapid finesse shot. The only question I would have with that is we've got Gordon. Okay, Gordon can play right mid. See, normally I would get a left-sided player because Gordon we obviously have to keep in the team for obvious reasons because he's a good player. So Nico, but they're both right footers though. I normally like to have left footer cut in but we might end up getting him. Yeah, Gordon Cam's a good shout. The only thing though is that I've got player roles. So for example, see how I've got in that cam position shadow striker. I've got so if we put Gordon there, he won't perform. For at least from my understanding, he won't perform the shadow striker role because he's out of position. But he can play there. But you know what? Gordon as cam for certain games will be an option. Um, yeah. So that's definitely an option. Uh, let's hold. Oh no, it's happened. Unfortunately, I don't know if this happens with you. I can't believe this has happened. I don't know if this happens with you, Logan, but my game is frozen. So the only way I can fix this if I do a hard reset, which is unfortunate. Um, I still was going to stream another half an hour or so to get the a few transfers through, but unfortunately I'll need to restart the Xbox and pause the stream. Yeah, which is unfortunate. So I think it's a bit of an issue with the game. So I'm gonna have to stop the stream. I'll log back in about um 5 minutes or so, and we'll play the next half an hour. All right, I'll just stop the stream now.